Hi guys, so this video was requested that I make it weeks ago, and I just kind of haven't got around to it. It was requested when I hadn't actually finished packing my hospital bags. I had this weird thing where I didn't want to pack or buy the last things because then it meant that she could come, because I was ready for her to come and it was too early, so I was like putting it off. I felt like it was a bad omen that I packed my hospital bags. But now they're done. I think 2 weeks ago now I made a post on my blogs, so you can check that out if I don't go into enough detail about stuff. But yeah, this is my hospital bag post. So I've got 2 bags. They're currently empty because I've just got everything out. This one is for me, and this one, which is my changing bag that I showed you a few weeks ago, is for Isla. I have 2 bags for a reason. There's a method to my madness. Firstly, it's nice to have things separate, knowing that, you know, my underwear and bras and whatever else is going to be in one bag, and it's separate, so it's easy for me to find. And the same with Isla stuff. It's better than digging through a big holdall or a suitcase, I find. Also, because it's my changing bag, I kind of, for the most part, you know, there's spare outfits, nappies, breast pads or whatever. I'll just, when I get back from the hospital, anything that I don't need I can take out, and I can replace things that I will need, and it will just be a way of keeping it pretty simple, and I can just pop stuff I need into Isla's bag, and that'll be that. So yeah, I will show you what's in my hospital bag. I'm going to start with my bag because that's the boring one. It's my bag. It's like a good size. It's like a handbag, so it's an okay size. Start off with the gross stuff. I have maxi maternity pads. Just, you know, I didn't really bleed that much with Dylan, and they do have these in most maternity and labour wards, and they will give you some, but for the first day I used about 3 of these, I think 4 of these. Yeah, and you just kind of, I only have 10 because I didn't really go through that many of Dylan. I have, you know, my mum on standby to buy me some more, but I have some maxi maternity pads in my bag because you will need them straight after birth, and they're gross. I also have a bikini that I don't mind getting ruined. I have no idea where this is from. I've had it for absolutely ages. It's just so I can go and use the bath or the shower and not have to be naked, like, while I'm labouring. Obviously, after I've given birth, I would have a shower normally, but yeah, being able to use water for a method of pain release without, you know, having a birthing pool. I'd quite like to have Harrison or whatever, or midwives come in and check me, and I will have to be monitored. So I've got a bathing suit because I don't want to be floating. Subject of underwear, I have 2 pairs of these little mini briefs. I went and bought some because I didn't really have any underwear that wasn't thong. So I went and bought some underwear, and I'm just taking 2 pairs with me, kind of if one gets ruined or if I have to stay there for longer than I anticipate, then I've got 2 pairs just in case. I also have 2 nursing bras in different sizes. One plain black, which I hate. I had this from when I had Dylan, and that's a smaller one. And then I have a slightly bigger one, which is one of my new ones that I showed you guys. Just because I'm not sure what size my boob will be. I don't know how quickly my milk will come in or how long I'll have to stay there. And so, I mean, hopefully it'll be 6 hours and I'll be in and out and I'll just be able to wear, I'll still be in the smaller bra. But if it's longer, I'll need the bigger bra to transition into. So it's good to have 2 just in case. I also have a pair of pyjama shorts for post-birth, but before I go home. It is July, the weather is, you know, hitting the high 20s, and post-birth ward, I'm sure if you're a mother you'll know this, is about 8 degrees hotter than anywhere else in the hospital because of the newborns, and so shorts are a good thing. To labour in, I have this really cute shirt. I bought it. It was really cheap as well, so it doesn't matter if it gets ruined, but it's like a big night shirt. I got a night shirt because it unbuttons the whole way down, so I can literally have her out and straight onto my chest and have all of this bare down to about my stomach, so she has enough room to wriggle about, and I'll be able to do my first feed and have my skin to skin, and yeah, because it unbuttons, and that's good. I also have 2 feeding tops, one black, one grey. These are old. I've had these since I had Dylan, and they just unclip, and so you can nurse in them. like just standard feeding tops. So I'm really boring. I also have a camera. This is my old camera. This is just for video purposes. My new camera is being delivered on Wednesday. Camera with batteries. Does it have batteries in it? It does have batteries and a memory card to make sure everything's fully charged. My phone charger, which is plugged in at the moment. Oh no, it's not. Here we go. My phone charger. Obviously, it will have the plug in it at the same time. A bunch of hairbands. These are all tied together, but hairbands because you want to tie your hair back, and I always end up snapping one when I'm like anxious or something, so I've got a few. And then obviously my phone. To make phone calls and to update social media when she's born, and to watch Harry Potter on, because I downloaded the Harry Potter book films. I'm also taking, I haven't got here at the moment because it's charging, my old iPhone, because I've loaded all my Harry Potter audiobooks, like 1 to 7, onto it. If you've had the audiobooks, they absolutely murder your phone's memory because they're so big, so I've got them all on my old iPhone, plus another one of the films. And I'm also taking a book with me, but I don't know which one yet, because the one I was intending to take, I've kind of started reading it already, and I probably will finish it before then. So yeah, that is my bag. And then I'll show you what's in Isla's bag. So this is Isla's bag. It's really cool. It's my changing bag, and I'm in love with it. So yeah, in Isla's bag, I'm bringing nappies. I'm showing you one. Actually, on the inside, you can see it's full of nappies and stuff still. And wipes. These are all organic. These were sent to me. They're samples to try out. They're from a company called Beaming Baby. I use them with Dylan as well. They're amazing. I really like them. And they're all eco-friendly and biodegradable, even though they're disposable, so they're really cool. I also have breast pads. Disposable breast pads. I'm not using my cotton breast pads while I'm leaking like a tap. They will come in later, so just a ton of disposable breast pads. Then I have 2 muslins, because, you know, if she's sick all over one or poos all over one, then great, I need another one. Then I have 2 just normal vests, like one's got something written on it and one's plain. I'm generally hoping the midwives are really cool and let me just keep her in her blanket and a vest, because I want to have as much skin-to-skin time as possible. I don't want to get her dressed straight after birth. She's just going to be in a vest, and then she'll be naked again once we're on post-birth, and we're going to do skin to skin. Again, I've just got 2 just in case we have to stay longer than a day and I don't want to rush home, or I don't want to send anybody else to rush home to pick up stuff. Having 2 is just kind of settling my mind. I also have 2 sleep suits in different sizes. I have one that's really small. It looks tiny, and I keep on thinking it'll be too small, and then I realise that I'm only probably going to have about a 6-pound baby, and this is up to 7.5 pounds, so I'm probably being stupid. But I've got 2 different sizes, just in case. And again, just kind of, if we had to stay there a day longer, then she would have 2 with her, and I wouldn't have to worry about sending somebody back here to pick up something else for her. Cardigan to go home in, because they insist that they go home in a cardigan, even if it's like 25 degrees plus heat. Then 2 pairs of socks that are absolutely tiny. Look how they're so small. Like, it's, I have 2 pairs of socks and a hat, because they insist that your baby goes home in a hat as well, even though this hat, you know, it's the middle of July. And I also have my belly bandit in Isla's bag, just because the front pocket, it just kind of slots in perfectly. So I have my belly bandit and the blanket I bought, which I just showed you in my baby buys for my 35-week update. And so that's my hospital bag. I'll also end up taking a little bit of makeup with me, I guess, just to go home in. I don't take any toiletries with me apart from toothbrush and toothpaste, because the hospital supplies everything else. They're really great like that. So yeah, I got a couple of comments on my blog about things that people thought I'd missed, and so I'm just going to go through that really quickly and explain why I don't have things. I don't have more clothes for Isla because I want to do more skin to skin, like I just explained. Like, I've literally just got the essentials, something to transfer her from one ward to the other and then bring her home in, and just 2 sizes just in case. People said about comfortable socks. If I want comfortable socks, I'll wear them there. I'm not going to pack an extra pair of socks in my hospital bag. That kind of doesn't make sense to me. People also said about a going home outfit for me, about things being comfortable. I'm not taking a going home outfit for myself because I will have a feeding top on because it just makes sense. And I'm just going to wear the trousers that I booked in because you get changed pretty quickly into pyjamas or whatever else you want to labour in. And so I'm just going to make sure that I go in wearing some leggings or some yoga pants or something that are comfortable, and then I'll go home in those too. I don't see the point in overpacking and stuff. People said about snacks. There are tons of vending machines in the hospital. I'll have my purse with me so I can buy some snacks. I'm really finicky at the moment anyway, so like if I packed like 6 Mars bars because I know I've been craving them, I know that I'll get to the hospital and I'll be labouring and I'll be like, you know what I want? I really want a Kit Kat. And I'll have to send someone to get one anyway, so I'm just going to buy snacks while we're there. What else did people say? Oh, people wanted to know if I had anything like a fan or cooling spray. Again, it's one of those things that the hospital have fans in their rooms. It's just stuff that would just bulk out my bag that I really don't want. It wasn't necessary with Dylan. I'm hoping it won't be necessary this time. If I want to cool down, I can go jump in a cooler shower or, ask one of the nurses to have a fan in my room if there isn't one already, but there normally is. So, I don't have that stuff either. I don't have a TENS machine. I'm not taking any bottles because I intend to breastfeed. And if I have any problems with breastfeeding, then it will be expressing and cup feeding, and they'll give me the cups. And that's it. The only other thing I haven't shown you here is my hospital notes, and that's because they're in my handbag, which is upstairs, and I'm too lazy to go and get them. So yeah, that is my hospital bag. And yeah, if anybody wants to know anything, just pop a comment in. Obviously, I've got the posts on my blog, and so I will post the links to my blogs, both of them, my Tumblr and my new blog spot, so you can check that out there. And yeah, any other video requests you want, just let me know and I will get on them. Yeah, so good night.